What up? It's your man Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's Room. And I got another one of these brilliant cartoons again. But this time, let's go back even further to 1983 with the classic, iconic cartoon, Expect Gadget. Now, I grew up on this cartoon, but I was surprised to find out that this is not a 90s cartoon. Yes, I got all the reruns in the 90s. This is something I used to watch before I went to school. And to think that this show came out like 10 years before I was even born, man. But Inspector Gadget was easily one of my favorite cartoons of all time. Classic cartoons. Inspector Gadget was like this robot cop, you feel me, had all these gadgets on his body. His hand could pop out, his neck could go far. He was like a cyborg, you feel me? And then he had this genius of a niece called Penny, who pretty much was solving all the cases for Gadget. Gadget would just come through with the gadgets and beat up the bad guys. But Penny and Brain, his dog, the dog, they was really the brains behind the operation. Now they was always going through it with Dr. Claw. You feel me? He was the villain, the big boss man, making all the bad things happen in the city. And then, the police would have to call up Gadget because they couldn't handle Dr. Claw. And Gadget have all these gadgets, you feel me? A helicopter head, you feel me? He could spring out his body, in the Gadget show, man, it was really, really entertaining, man. One of my favorite shows, easily. Just surprised that it was an 80's cartoon show. So for all my people from the 80's, yeah, man, I can't lie. Y'all had some good cartoons. This was a classic one. Um, would I say is a top 10 cartoon of all time? To some people, probably, man. This was a really, really good cartoon, man. It stands the test of time. It's going on to make movies, other, you know, uh, cartoon shows of Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget is just an iconic character. So, man, this is one you would definitely have to check out, the original 1983 Inspector Gadget with all the main characters, and you would see why this show blew up and became so popular. The dialogue, everything about the original Inspector Gadget is iconic and classic.